Hey guys, welcome back to Chilli's farm. How are you? Good, I hope. How am I, you ask? Well, a little miffed. And let me show you why. In front of me here, I have my seedlings that I've been growing. I grew them inside in our greenhouse / atrium thing, and that you saw in the chamomile video, and they did great. They germinated well because it was nice and warm in there, and now I've potted them up into some bigger pots and taken them outside to harden them off and to get that good sunshine throughout the day so that they grow really strong. And last week I potted up my cucumbers. I have all different types of cucumbers, as you may watch my previous video that I'll put a link up to it somewhere, about all the different types of seed varieties that I'm growing. And one that I'm growing is Lebanese cucumber, which is right here. This Lebanese cucumber, I've had these seeds for quite some time now. I bought 15 grams of these seeds, which was pretty crazy. 15 grams of seeds is a lot of seeds. No matter how much you like cucumbers, it's going to take you a great effort to actually get rid of those seeds and use them up. Anyway, so I planted my Lebanese cucumber seeds into a container like this, and then I just separated them gently into bigger containers with new soil. And in this container I have bunning soil. I don't really like using commercial soils. That's just me. My preference would be to use compost. I really love compost. Anyway, but I'll talk about compost in a second. But I just want to show you the difference between my Lebanese cucumbers potted in this bunning soil versus this other soil that I got from our local garden centre. Both are vegetable soils, but I'll show you the difference. So this here are my Lebanese cucumber seedlings that have been potted up into some bunning soil. Look how healthy they look. Now look at these seedlings that I potted into the garden centre vegetable soil. Pretty sad looking, huh? The leaves are all curled, looking a bit light green, whereas the other cucumbers, they look dark green. And the leaves are flat and they're making new leaves, whereas these ones just started to make new leaves. The other ones have already started. They've already popped their leaves, their second set of leaves. So, interesting, huh? Obviously, I don't really like using all these soils that you buy in a bag. I would love to use compost. Unfortunately, our compost isn't really there yet. It's maybe it's too cold, maybe not enough worms, but our compost that we had in our previous property in New South Wales was absolutely amazing. We made immaculate compost. I grew these cabbage seedlings that looked like they had been grown on steroids. They were just so strong and healthy and green, and unfortunately had to give those seedlings away, but I'm sure those cabbages would have made some big heads on them. Anyway, so it's pretty interesting to see the differences in soils. I bet if I was growing this in proper compost, like the stuff that Charles Dowding does, or like worm compost, worm castings and stuff, I think that would make these even better. While I'm here, I might as well just show you what I'm growing as seedlings right now. I have the good Lebanese cucumbers, then I have some Redlands long white cucumbers looking terrific. Over here I have my pumpkins, my Musqué de Maroc, all these cool little pumpkins. These ones are looking spectacular. Then we have 8 seedlings in here. It's half spaghetti squash and then half of the North Georgia candy roaster. I have tomatoes growing here, all different kinds of tomatoes. The bad cucumbers, Well, hopefully they'll do all right. I'm going to put them in the ground this week. We have more cucumbers here as well. Different types, like these ones I've all written down that these are all Lebanese cucumbers. This one is not a Lebanese cucumber. This is a watermelon. What have we written? Oh no, it's a rock melon. Petit gris de Rennes. Pretty cool. I have honeydews growing as well. Different types of honeydews. This is a Hungarian honeydew, which I'm very excited for because I'm guessing that Hungary would be having a similar climate to Tasmania. You guys probably already know this little trick, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. I snapped off a tomato stem that I got from the garden centre, this heirloom tomato, and I didn't want to chuck it out. I just shoved it in some soil and it's growing. I love it. It's got roots at the bottom and this tomato will become another tomato plant, and it was from one tomato we have two now. So this is, I don't even remember what it is, but we'll find out when it starts to fruit. Anyway, so I thought it's pretty cool. If you snap a tomato stem, guys, don't chuck it out. Put it in some soil or put it in some water first and then some soil, whatever. Just give it a chance. This has turned into a tour of my garden and how it's going so far in the spring. But guys, look, I'm super excited. These are artichokes. Like the whole patch here, they've just multiplied. I saw them in the winter and I'm like, what are these bulbs here? And I took a photo of them, searched them up on Google, and sure enough, they're artichokes. So I left them in the ground, covered them up with a bit more soil, and now they've just bounced back. They're like popped. It's crazy. I can't wait for summer when they make those nice yellow flowers. How's it going? Say hi to your friends on YouTube. No, don't do that. She squashed some of my potatoes. She didn't eat them. She knows they're not good for her. But she squashed one potato. Hopefully they can come back. Oh, this is the reality of having a goat. She likes to climb things and then voila, it's broken. C'est fini. So what I wanted to show you before we had that unfortunate event happen with Willow, I wanted to show you this. This is a gooseberry bush. My favourite berry is a gooseberry, and I'm absolutely stoked that I found this bush. It has gooseberries on it already. They've been pollinated and they're growing. This is just amazing. I just have to keep this out of Willow's sight. She's gonna eat it because it has these lovely new shoots on it, which is not nice. If she eats that, then the plant is dead. Anyway guys, thank you for watching another Chilli Donela video. More spring content coming soon, and yeah, and interviews, so keep your eyes peeled. Oh, and like, subscribe and share. Thank you.